Greetings, I'm Chris, and welcome back to my In Skyrim series, where we play as a World of Warcraft style warlock within the universe of Skyrim, adhering to the class fantasy of the dark, fire-wielding spellcaster, using dark magic to conjure creatures to do his bidding. Today, we continue through our quest in Whiterun, and also explore the stumbled upon Unquiet Dead quest at the Goldenhills Plantation. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this epic adventure. Please enjoy this relaxed playthrough. And the embers of the fire almost burnt out, so we will carry on. Lydia is ready as ever. And we will check our quest. So we've got When the Cat's Away, which we'll carry on with shortly. We have stumbled upon the Unquiet Dead. So upon reaching the Goldenhills Plantation, I discovered that the rumours were true. This place is indeed haunted by the restless dead. What is driving the spirits of these simple farmers to such rage, and what sort of tragedy caused their untimely deaths? I should search the farm to find out more. And what I also want to do is just make sure that I have looted the body outside, because I wasn't too sure if I did last episode. We are still quite early, only level 4. I really don't want to do all the big juicy quests for our warlock playthrough just yet. I'd like to kind of get a few more levels up. So we've got a dead body, Erval, and a letter. Torn page. I feel strange, hot and cold all at once. My hand shakes, hard to write, so dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all. Oh, okay. He's got boots and clothes, so not much there. Did have a ghost nearby, I believe. I'm sure if we could loot that fellow. One lone arrow. Okay, so I think he's gone. I don't think we need him. So we will make this our main quest for now. Oh, we've got a level? We've got a level, okay. Okay, so 3 points in Magicka, 1 in health. We'll go more magic. I'm going to be a heavy Magicka user. And in terms of our perks, I don't think we've got anything in Conjuration yet because we've not really needed it too much. We're at 23. Astronauts that raise dead twice as fast. Dual casting to overcharge it, which is going to be useful. Bound weapons, possibly not too much that we're using. Apprentice level conjuration spells for half Magicka. Adept. Cause soul trap. That's interesting. That is interesting. Necromancy, greater duration for reanimated dead. Dark Souls, reanimated dead of 100 points more health. That's going to be very useful. You can have 2 Atronachs or reanimated zombies, and I'm probably saying that wrong. Okay, so we'll have a think about those, and we'll just go for Novice Conjuration for now. Will seriously help our Magicka. I believe this is part of the Adventurers DLC. That's the most recent update to Skyrim. I haven't really seen this yet. Heard a few things on the internet about it, so it'll be very interesting to see what it entails. Lydia's obviously very interested as well, it seems. Okay, so we have no waypoint. Did we pick anything up last time? Detect life. Stable hands note. We've used that one. Search the plantation for clues. Okay, so we'll have a look. Very strange looking doll. So this is the boys' room. Secret button. A secret room. Ooh, nasty way to
Who dares disturb my...
Ooh. I think we can't use familiar for that.
rest?
Okay. Jonquil. Don't really want to step over the body. Jonquil's journal. Find evidence of Erval's guilt. Erval wanted so badly to make a go at being farmers, so here we are now with our own rocky plot of land and a ruined old farmhouse with a leaky roof. It's not what I dreamed of, but we'll make the best of it. At least the soil's good, even if it's full of boulders. I'll be able to get a nice garden going, with all the ingredients I needed for my potions. The income from that should get us through the first winter, if nothing else. I found a secret room, walled off in the basement. It will do nicely for my alchemy lab. I love my husband dearly, but he can be a pig-headed dolt when it comes to the gentle magics of the earth. If it weren't for my potions, little Rin would have perished last winter from a fever. Our plantation is doing well enough, but Erval's eyes are getting bigger than his purse. He was talking of purchasing a wagon recently, like we don't sometimes struggle to put food on the table. A wagon, honestly. I've seen the ugly looks he gives my potions and herbs, but where else are we going to get the money for all the things he buys? Next thing you know, he'll be trying to buy another farm. Rin's gone missing. We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him. His little wooden sword is missing too. Gods preserve me. I hope he hasn't run off. He doesn't realise how dangerous it is out there on the tundra. It's been 3 days now. My little boy's gone. I don't like how Erval is looking at me. His eyes are too dark, too still, like a frozen lake. I think I even heard him mutter something about getting what I deserve. Could he have? No. I dare not even put the thought to paper. He did it. He must have. That monster killed my son, and now he looks at me with those hate-filled eyes and a mocking smirk. He despises my alchemical art so much that he took my son from me to punish me. I've never brewed poison before, but I know how it's done. I know how to bottle death. A few drops in his mead and my child will be avenged. It is done. The gods will damn me, but they will damn him more for the murder of a child. Rin, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have. Wait, I hear something. Wow, okay. Oh, and we've got the poison bottle there. We will grab that, we may as well. This is a nice little home. Songs of the Alchemists. We will grab that. Maybe for a little bit of light reading later at the inn. Okay, so let's carry on. Lydia can move. Thank you, Lydia. Okay, so maybe there's more upstairs. Let's see what the quests have listed for it. Jonquil believed her angry, controlling husband had killed her son, Rin, so she poisoned him. Could Erval have murdered his own son? I should search the farm to find out more. Oof, okay. So, that's Erval's journal. Quite a nice bedroom, kind of Spartan, minimalist. I quite like it. Find out what happened to Rin. So, today's the first day of our new lives. I bought a sizable piece of land with a run-down farm for dirt cheap, just outside of Rorikstead. No one else wanted it on account of how rocky it is. Too many boulders, the other men said, but Jonquil and I have strong backs and willing hearts. We'll get those boulders out and turn this fertile land into a plantation they could only dream of. This will be the perfect place to raise our little Rin. Long day, hand hurts almost too much to write. Farmhouse is repaired and the first plants are in the ground. Feels good. We did it. Jonquil kissed me tonight like she did when we were first married. Her eyes are calling me. We harvested our first crops today. It wasn't much, but it's a start. When I noticed the sun's rays first break over the horizon on our fields today, I knew what to name this place. Goldenhills Plantation, after Akatosh's glorious light. Soon it will be an inheritance worthy of our son. Just a bit longer. I know it. My heart is troubled. Rin is fast growing into a strapping young boy, though he spends too much time playing with that wooden sword of his and dreaming of running off to join the Legion. But my dear wife, Jonquil, her strangeness worries me. Sometimes she'll disappear for hours at a time, and then turn up in the house as though she's been there all along. I often see her carrying a basket full of strange, dark flowers, and she won't tell me what they are or where she got them. And last winter, when Rin fell ill with fever, Jonquil produced a small black bottle from who knows where and poured who knows what down his throat. Only a few minutes later, the fever was gone. Jonquil refused to tell me what was in the bottle or where she got it. I was so happy that she saved our little boy, of course, but Mara preserved me, but I'm afraid that my wife is a Daedra worshipper or a witch. Rin has been missing for 3 days, my little boy. I've searched everywhere, but there's no trace of him. Even his favourite toy sword is missing. What if wolves got him, or brigands snatched him away? Jonquil has been watching me. I don't like the look of her eyes, and she hasn't cried at all. What kind of mother doesn't cry when a child is missing? What if... I dare not even put the thought to paper. It's unthinkable. I found it. I found Jonquil's secret. This is the place she's been disappearing to. The potions, the plants, the books. Such evil and unnatural things I found down there. Divines help me. My wife's a witch. I didn't want to open her foul books, but I had to know. I had to... Deadly Nightshade. That's what the plant is called. The one I saw her sneaking around with. She grows it everywhere in this hidden place. She must have poisoned my son. I've seen the sneer on her face, the laughter in her eyes as she watched me tearing apart the farm looking for him. She was mocking me. I've never felt rage like this. I'm shaking with it, sweating with it. I know exactly what I've got to do. My son's spirit whispers to me, demanding vengeance. I keep an axe by the door for dealing with wild animals. It will do for dealing with a witch as well. Oof, heavy stuff. So she killed him. He killed her. Anything in these drawers? I've uncovered the truth about what occurred at Goldenhills Plantation. After the sun disappeared, Ervil and Jonquil killed each other. Jonquil with extract of deadly nightshade, Ervil with an axe, each thinking that the other had murdered their son, Rin. The only way to bring peace to their spirits is to discover what really became of Rin. Find out what happened to Rin. Okay, we can do that. Oh. Let's go back in. So there's nothing more around here, I don't think. Open cook. So there must be something here. Oh yeah, there is. Ah, okay. Can we get down there? Yeah. Read Rin's journal now. Ma and Pa are fighting again. They're always fighting these days. Ma hates how obsessed Pa is with cows and the price of wheat and all that boring stuff. Pa doesn't like Ma's flowers or her bottles of goopy stuff. I don't like the goopy stuff either, but it does make me feel better when I'm sick, so I guess it's okay. I can't wait until I'm old enough to join the Legion and get away from the farm. I've been practicing every day with my sword. I think I'm good enough to be a captain, or even a general. But Pa doesn't want me to join the Legion because he says I have to take over the farm when I'm old enough. Ma doesn't want me to go because it's dangerous. That's about the only thing they agree on. I bet if I defeated a bandit or killed a wolf or something, that would show them. Then they would have to let me join up with the Legion. always tells me to stay away from the old well, the one towards the wall monument, the tall monument, out by the tree sitting on a rock. Wolves like to hunt out there, he says, so that's where I'll go. I'll kill a wolf and bring home its head, and that'll prove I'm a man, not a baby. I'm tired of listening to Ma and Pa yell at each other anyway. Oh wow, that's really sad. I don't think there's anything else to check here just yet. And he's got like little training dummies. Okay, let's go out. So we need to find the well. This is a really good quest. It's kind of like a bit of a CSI kind of thing. I always check in tree stumps. I don't know why, but just to see if there's no money. In fact, you know what? We'll just read the diary again just to double check. Art tells me to stay away from the old well, the one toward the tall monument out by the tree, sitting on a rock. Tall monument, tree sitting on a rock. Ooh, could that be over there? Unless I'm probably completely missing it, which I tend to do. Get up here, get a bit more height. So we've got a town nearby. There's a tall tree over there. I think that's the best contender. We'll go... Oh, is that it? Over there. Let's just see. To do a little bit of investigating, I think. There's just so much here, that's the thing. There's so many things to see. Get up to roast these wolves. This could be the culprit. Yeah, this is it. I was already weakened as well. We put up a fight. Take the toy sword. Oh, how sad. We won't loot it. I'm stuck in the well. There we go. Return Rin's toy sword to the farm. Nothing else to see out here, I don't think. Oh, so that's the tall monument. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm just going to super quickly see and get the location. This looks interesting as well. Wow, what a beautiful night. Yukar's Monument. Yukar's Monument. Interesting. Okay, we'll head back. Speak to Rin. Oh, wow.
Yes?
Your family can rest in peace now.
Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
Unquiet Dead. And key to Goldenhills Plantation. Ooh, okay. So this is ours then? Let's see what it says. Restless spirits at Goldenhills Plantation can finally rest in peace. Reunited with the spirit of their son and knowing that neither of them murdered their only child, now the Goldenhills Plantation is no longer haunted. I can claim it for my own. Wow, that's incredible. And what are we? Level 5? Okay, that's nice. We've got a little base, somewhere to kind of come to and store things. I think I did I see alchemy equipment? Oh, bloodstains as well. That's going to have to be mopped up. Yeah, wow, lovely. Okay, so nightshade, canis root, death bell, glowing mushrooms. Incredible. More death bell, loads of potions. Very good for us. More nightshade. It does look very suspicious, all this nightshade and death bell, to be honest. Let's see how we're doing. Our ingredients. A few new things. Ooh, garlic, okay. I think we do need to actually get some wheat from the original recipe when we first started, so we can start making some basic health potions. So we probably will look to maybe buy that or get it from reap it from local farms. This is not a healthy diet. Restore stamina. Yeah, so I would like to make some poisons actually as well. That could be quite good. I think we'll probably later in the game open up some of the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild quests just to get a bit more experience, get access to the fencing and some variety of quests. Obviously, we'll focus on Winterhold and the magicka side of it in this playthrough. See if we can't get some more ingredients before we start making. Okay. Actually, I should see what Lydia has to say. What do you think, Lydia?
I'm right behind you.
What does a house
As
called
my
do?
Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Let's see what she's got, what kind of weapon she has.
Burdens.
She doesn't sound too pleased. So she has a sword. I'm sure I saw her with a bow and arrow as well. See if I've got anything together. I'll let her carry that actually, yeah. Give. Bow of Shadows. Probably not going to use that myself much, so she might as well hold on to it. See how long she's going to be around for really before I start giving her anything good. Pelican Keep. Should give her some potions just so she can heal herself. Okay.
Let's get going then.
If you let me through. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we'll explore this a bit more. We'll Another venture. We'll carry on with our questing, but this will be a really good place to stockpile. Grab some food. I think I did see a farm outside, so can we plant here? Farmer's life for me, okay.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, that was intriguing. Let's see what that says. Now that I've laid the ghosts haunting Goldenhills Plantation to rest and claimed it for my own, I should see about getting my new homestead restored to its former glory. First, I should get some crops on the ground. Plant crops, 10 of them. Okay, did we get a note from this guy? It didn't. It didn't seem like anything passed. Or was this it? Someone, please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient, dangerous magic which I fear will have unintended, irreversible consequences. I was expelled from their studies as their ambitions grew into folly, against my warnings. They're performing a ritual to summon a large group of these foul, uncontrollable creatures as we speak, in the southernmost area of Skyrim, and must be stopped before it's too late. Was this his no? No? Oh, we've done that one. We did that one quite. It was pretty fun. Okay, so let's not get too carried away just yet. We'll do the farmer's life and carry on with the cats away. So plant some crops. Okay. Very helpful. Question is, what do we want to grow? I think we've got anything that can actually heal. But we could make poisons to sell to get healing, so that's something. Ah, restore health. Okay. I wonder if there's a quicker way to plant these. Hire a steward for the plantation. How do we do that? I should find a steward to manage the day-to-day operations. Perhaps one of my allies will be willing to take on the job after I show them the place. Or, if I were to get married, I could make this place our home and my spouse could run the farm. Lydia.
I've got your back.
I'm looking to hire a steward for the plantation. Interested?
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Yeah. Need you to hire some farmhands to work the farm. 500 gold. Purchase a horse for me. I'd like you to purchase livestock for the plantation. Ooh. The gold's a lot. I'd be very interested in to see what happens though. Yes.
I'll see to it at once.
I'd like you to purchase, or I'd like you to purchase livestock. I'd like you to buy new furnishings.
Until next time.
Oh, here people come. Is that the courier? Does he want a tip?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Need something? Yes? Need something?
Okay. We've got farmhands. So, farmer's workbench. Animal pen, apiary, workshop. Wow. Exteriors, bunkhouse, stable, windmill. Animal pen. Need firewood and nails. This is quite extensive. Wow. Firewood and nails. Maybe we buy it from Whiterun. That's interesting. We're not going to delve too much on this now, as we've got some serious questing to do yet. So we'll just make sure Lydia is gone to do her job. We've got some plants going. I wonder if I can just leave them to work and then the farmhands will see to them. And if that's the case, what else do we want to plant? So we've got Blue Mountain Flower going, which is restore health. We've not really explored all the ingredients yet, so we're not exactly doing too bad. Death Bell, Dragon's Tongue, Resist Fire, Restore Stamina, Damage Health, Nightshade. Oof. Nirnroot. Can we grow Nirnroot? We can't grow Nirnroot from here. Restore Magicka, that could be very good. I think that could be a key one. It's just going to be a bit of a pain to actually keep using it, but... just super quickly get these, get a few in at least. I'd be really interested in coming back here at a later point just to see how they're getting on while we go out into the world. And I'm assuming if we can actually just change these, because we can activate it, so I'm assuming we can just change it to something else at our leisure. That was a really interesting storyline, though. Just make sure we're doing it in the right area. Just get like 10 in. And we'll still look to get the home in Whiterun as well, as I think that could be a really nice base because it's got a good location. As the estate agents say. So the quest is asking me to build other stuff and obviously to expand, but if we get it just going briefly, get things going and get Lydia sorted, we'll need to maybe look for another follower at some point. It's kind of handy. Give gift. Okay, we've got a few in there. Maybe just quickly rest up, spend the night, and then we can head on to the Khajiit quest. If that bed's assigned to me, actually. I'm assuming it must be. Right? The owner. I like to kind of continue questing in the daytime, so let's get ourselves a full 24 hours of rest. Be really interesting to find if there's any more lairs and places we can explore on our travels as well. As I say, I've played through Skyrim many times, but it's been a few years since I've played, and there have been a lot of updates with that. Did I get a rested bonus? I got a rested bonus as well. Right, my god, that's good. Is there food in? I'm fucking that I have to cook for myself, but what can we make? Cabbage soup. Probably do planted some actual food crops as well, really. Didn't think of that. If I can. That bread. Okay. It's a beautiful day. Okay, so we can harvest it, but do we have to harvest it? Shouldn't they? My trusty farmhands, wherever they've gone. Wow, nice. That's a really cool addition. I'm sure that's an addition. Just check with the farmhands. Where the heck's Lydia gone as well? Pretty much day one of the job and they've all gone missing. Ah, here we go.
Yes? Good. Need something?
Nothing here yet. A courier hanging around. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. We'll carry on with our questing. We've got when the cat's away, so we'll retrieve the armor from the hut. As just like last time, we're chasing down the Khajiit that was in the jail. She left notes, so we're trying to find out what's happened. Someone over there. Seems to be running. Very suspicious looking person. Are they hostile?
You there, please, you have to help me. I was attacked by a vampire. Do you have a potion or something that can cure this before I turn?
Slow down. Where did this happen?
Here, I'll show you on your map so you can stay away. Please, if you can help me, let me know, or get out of my way so I can try to find a priest.
Really cool style of dress. I've got a cure disease potion.
Oh, thank the gods.
I think.
Here, take this with my thanks.
100 gold, that's a good way. Good way to earn coin. Okay. And let's just see on map. Did she add it? So we've got home. Ah, the armour from the hut. Rorikstead, like to see Rorikstead as well. Swindler's Den. What is this? Shrine of Azura. Runoff Caverns. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for these. Looking forward to doing the Dawn Guard questline. Probably do that once we've leveled a little bit more. Get our spells in a bit of a better way. So, Conjuration, Flames. Great. See what it can do. Powerful. Very powerful. We're on expert, so maybe we actually need to go up a notch. I'm not too sure yet, as when we get attacked, they do hit for quite a bit, so we'll see. I like it to be challenging but fun. I know some people enjoy a legendary punishing Skyrim workout, but at least for now, while we're trying out the class, the Warlock class, the World of Warcraft Warlock in Skyrim, we'll just see how we go, see how well it synergizes. Oh, we've got Kolb and the Dragon. An adventure for Nord boys. That's cool. We'll take that and keep on looking around, because it would be good to get the original quest done that we were looking at. Oof, this looks quite high up. Absolutely fascinating, all the places around here, though. The name of this fine place. Rorikstead, brilliant.
If you beat up my sister, I wish I could be an inventor like you and go wherever I want.
Okay.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Oh, we might check this place out on our way back. It's kind of weird not having Lydia around anymore, but we'll see what we can do. Got our conjured familiars, at least, to keep us company. We can find our way into this cave. Guessing it's up here. Oh. Skeevers. Limp beasts. You get that one, that's it. Roasted skeever. Okay, so we're looking for the armor. Lund's Hut. Okay, let's try not to inherit this one as well. Oh. Wow, that's not the most friendly of welcomes. Ooh, Lund not done well. We might actually could do with eating a pinch of food. So we won't be using any healing. We'll be adhering to a Warlock style playthrough. They are not healers of any kind. They don't use restoration. This is a nice place as well. I mean, now I'm here, I could actually see us doing good things. We could pick the lock. Just see if there's a key or any information. Poison, more poison. Wow, something bad happened here. So I'm missing a diary or an entry or something. The first revolt. We'll take it. Always take books. Get ourselves a nice book collection going. Do a little bit of reading later. Keep the quest there going. Okay, so see if we can't pick the lock. Oh. Oh, it's got Shower's key, obviously. Silver armor. Wow, that's actually really nice. Crimson Dirks. Girl's dress. Amulet of Talos. Wow. Okay. Armor, helmet plus, boots. Okay, check our quest. Let's read the Crimson Dirks. In the year following its inception, the Crimson Dirks had more than tripled in size and now numbered 15. Tira Bloodfire had found her blacksmith in the Imperial City. An orc named Yak II, she had recruited cunning battle mages in the Breton Twins. Erwin and Edward in Elsewhere she met Mshara, a street thief who had grown into a capable blade. There were Blood Elf archers, Fathers and Ethiel. One a hopeless romantic, the other cynical beyond his years. There was the Argonian Pale Eyes, a loyal and true soul, and the Red God, Zaharia, a born leader of men, and lastly, she found her muscle in the Orc warrior Ergnok, and in the Nords Skjal and Bjormund, their bodies as unbreakable as the ice of their ancestors. Altogether it had been the makings of a full-fledged organisation, rivaling that of any major guild. They had members pulling off jobs from Bruma to June, raiding warehouses and pillaging farms. With every crate added to their coffers, Tira hoped their influence could spider across the breadth of Tamriel, earning both fear and respect amongst those who plied their trade in the shadows. As bandits, however, they would rely first and foremost on the sacking of caravans. They would stalk the highways and thoroughfares for carriages full of goods, and quickly relieve them of their belongings. For this task, the Khajiit Mshara found herself best suited. Her eyes were keen at identifying a heavy wagon, from the spin of its wheels to the tracks carving through the dirt. She could spot a weary guard by the slump of his shoulders or the pace of his gait. Her eyes saw quickly even in the dead of night, while others were slaves to the light of their torches. And what she lacked in strength, the other bandits were willing to provide. On this night, however, their victims put up little fight, their numbers comprised of monks and priests who were all too ready to unite with their makers. The wagon they plundered was destined for a temple and its crates full of treasures that offered more tribute than gold. Do you think Tira would like this? Asked Mshara, popping her head out from behind the wagon, an amulet of Taros dangling behind her ear. A bandit has no need for gods or prayer, grumbled Ergnok, wiping the blood from his battle axe. It's a terrible gift. Nonsense, countered Bjormund. Unloading a crate, all Nords love Talos almost as much as they love mead. Of course you'd say that, Frostlicker, snarled Ergnok. But by Malakath, Tira is not like the rest of you idiots. She has taste. If Tira were like any other Nord, Ergnok would have never pledged her his axe. In his mind, the Nords were pale-faced, poetry-loving giants who ate with their fingers and drank with a horn. Tira, however, did not think or feel or smell like the other Nords did, and more importantly, did not fight like them. She preferred the acrid bite of a Sejama bottle to a snowback's honeyed drink, and despised poetry in all its forms. He surmised she might have been from Morrowind, but the orc was not the type to pry into another's business. Oh? Said Mshara with a mischievous grin, the amulet swaying as her ears perked up. And what are you planning to get her, Ergnok? What? Why would I get her anything? The orc replied coldly. You'll all be dead in a year anyway. Mshara blanched at the words, unsure if the orc was making a joke or speaking prophecy. While hardly a mage, Ergnok was known to dabble in the dark magic, wearing tribal scars and marks on his body and totems of bones around his neck. Sounds like a nice guy. Unlike the blacksmith Yak II, His anger seemed to stem not from the hardened nature of his blood, but something deeper and personal, and it coloured every conversation they had. The others stewed in silence at his remarks until the younger Bosmer, Fathris, broke the ice. Speaking of which, do you want anything for the holidays, Zahira? He mewed, a rose of blush affecting his soft brown skin. The Redguard in return paid him little heed as he examined the wagon's horse. If you want to get me a Saturalia gift, said Zahara, pointing at the arrows lodged in the wagon side, work on your aim. I'll feel better about having you at my back when you can kill more than planks of wood. That is all well and good, interrupted Shara, but there is far more important matter than life and death, for this Khajiit does not have a suitable present. If it's from the heart, Father said, eyes fixated on the Redguard, the amulet will be good enough. 2 weeks later, on a cold Saturalia night, Tira Bloodfire awoke to the sound of a crackling fire. A note was placed in a private safe, which she opened to find an amulet wrapped in cloth. The Khajiit had snuck into her room earlier and left the gift and the fire behind, as proof of both her generosity and skill. Tira was not religious by nature, but as she stood in that warm reddish glow, something about the amulet of Talos resonated with her. Perhaps it was the letter she received from Pelagius that morning about the encounter with the Thalmor in June. In that instance, a thought crept into her mind and soon blossomed into an idea. The following day, she beckoned the blacksmith to her chambers, the idea having matured into a plan. I want you to forge me more of these amulets, Tira said, placing the axe-shaped necklace on the table before her. The blacksmith picked up the artifact and studied its make, thumbing across the intricate patterns grooved into the piece. Unlike other amulets, it was simple yet ornate, its blades casting a neutral tone that neither reflected nor absorbed the surrounding candlelight. This is made with dragon bone and scales, Yakti replied. Hard to come by these days, but a replica should be simple enough. I guess my only question is, why? Sounds odd for bandits to turn to the divines for help. Last week there was a trade caravan travelling on the Silver Road, torched by Thalma and Justicars, Tira said. Apparently, they killed the merchant on suspicion of Talos worship, and it's not just here. I've gotten word from Pelagius that the Thalmor are making an effort to eliminate anyone and everyone in possession of these amulets, whether it be men in the streets or wagons on the road. Wagons, replied Yaktu, like the ones we sack. Exactly. The amulets aren't armour or jewellery or tribute, said Tira. They're a motive. We place every caravan we sack and torch the caravans when we're done looting them. The guards blame the Thalmor and we keep the spoils. Yaktu nodded and took her leave, mind set on forging the amulets. Tira knew well enough that the smith didn't need the artifact with her, already having committed it to memory. The blacksmith genius was different from the others, quiet, removed and matched only by her insatiable work ethic. The amulets would be done by daybreak and there was no need for this one to be included. Tira returned the amulet to the safe, where she noticed another item nestled amongst the piles of gold and gems. It was the tooth of an orc chief, one typically earned by besting its owner in single combat. Tira herself knew of one such orc, a son who had been forced to kill his father against his will. Heartbroken, his son wore his tooth as a keepsake around his neck, fearing the day he would have to slay his future children. Until one day, the son met a Nord bandit who became bloodkin to the tribe and challenged him to a duel. The bandit bested the orc in single combat, and recognizing the pain that haunted him, freed him from his duties as chief. She asked not for his tooth but his blade when the time came, yet it wasn't until after the Nord formed the Crimson Dirks that she returned to that orc and asked him to make good on his oath. Tira smiled as she recalled the memory. She didn't know Ergnok had pulled the tooth, but it didn't surprise her in the least. Wow, okay. That's really interesting. I think we are possibly done with this quest. Let's just double check. We read through this last time, I just want to make absolutely sure. Wow, it's a real pain getting to that. Right. Nothing down here to have a look at, I don't think. In that case, I think we can move on. Ruined book there, could have been a diary. Okay, just double check. Got the Rising Dead. Investigate the ritual site. Bones for a crow. We do need to do Wave the Voice, so I think what we'll do is we'll do that next to open up that part of the storyline. Oh. Well, I guess they want to fight. But what we can do is Bit Fury. Brilliant. Okay, so we will take a potion. Do need Magicka. Not doing great for health either, actually. We'll just roast these guys. We've got fire. And we've got one more. Good lad, good lad. Okay, it's time to take him out. Imperial Captain as well. Brilliant timing by him. Right, let's see what this is all about. Golden ring, taking it. Sword. Minor healing, very nice. Healing. Right, so I think that was pretty good. Okay, so we'll move on. Maybe go back to Warristead and see if there's anything there and head up for the Greybeard quest. Beard coming in very useful there as well. Gave us a nice bit of a window to catch our breaths. Maybe there's like an inn or somewhere here.
What could it mean?
Why?
The return of the Dragonborn? By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked
Now you're in
Whiterun.
big trouble.
How could mere men bring down such a beast?
We've got a farm.
Now leave me alone.
Is there anything to do here? I've never really been out here before.
I got enough troubles, so don't go adding to them. All right, then.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that.
What is it that you
I want
need?
to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Okay, we could have a new follower. Where is he? There he is. Can we take some of this? Could be very useful. Feel kind of bad. Especially since we can sell it back to them, but we can make some much needed food. Where? Let's see. Actually, we're not go. There we are, it's a little bit better. Always useful to have just a follower in tow, at least to carry a few bits. Maybe find out some of their story. Make it lucky and you could have quite an interesting tale to tell. Dubious looking characters. I like the inn though. Very nice, fitting.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both. I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
I'd like to talk about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
The days of exploiting your son are over. Maybe be a bit more adept at this. You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
99 gold? This guy better be good. You prefer your son to grow bitter and resent you? Find the money, or you'll have to deal with me. Use this to buy some armor. Yeah, let's get the guy some armor. We've got armor actually. You'd prefer your son to grow bitter and resent you?
Perhaps you should let a father decide what is best for his own son.
Okay, I suppose we're going to spend 99 gold for this guy then. Here, use this to buy some armor.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded.
Sometimes in these games,
Tell
you
Eric
can
I've
find a
changed
really
my mind
good
and will visit
follower
Wyvern
that just
soon
grows
to
in
visit
strength.
for armor.
We could actually do with resting here as well, really.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Your father changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
Is that it? That can't be it.
My
Feel like
father,
I'm
Ralph,
swindled.
manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind.
Well,
Yes? Oh, did you need something?
well, that was that.
I got enough trouble, so don't... I spend every day tending the fields, and what do my daughters do? Nothing. Complain and caterwaul. Sleep and eat. Useless.
Well, that I want my 99 gold back. Let's see if he's got any interesting quests for us at least. Frost Fruit Inn.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place.
How did a Breton like yourself come to dwell in
Have
Rorikstead?
you met Rorik? He owns these lands, and it's from him that our village gets its name. We've been friends for many years now. Rorik fought for the Empire in the Great War. He was gravely wounded, and so was brought before me. I was a healer then, you see. We were as close as kinsmen, and when Rorik returned home, I came with him. I'm happy to spend my twilight years here with my good friend.
Your farms are thriving, even despite the harsh climate. What's your secret?
Secret? What makes you think there's a secret? There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Our prosperity is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods. How can we? We're a community of farmers.
Something's going on
fighting
here.
men. If not for the war, we might have enough guards in the hold to protect the settlements. That the dragons should return now is most unfortunate. All right then.
Does
You
this
have
fella
news of
know?
our quarry.
Farewell.
They're still looking for that woman, it seems.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Just talk to the father
I
again.
only take real coin here. No handouts. Bit of advice. Folks here don't care for magic or those that use it. If you're intent on it, check at the college up in Winterhold. Either that or go see the Jarl's court wizard.
We will be going at some point. Heard any rumors lately?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Do you know where I can
Of
find some
course.
work?
It's all in this note.
Blood in the water. Okay. Have a look. We are amassing quite a few quests here, but it's good to see and kind of pick out what there is. Eliminate the bandits in Lost Knife Hideout. A group of bandits have stolen something of great value to my family's kingdom. The headsman's cleaver and fled to Skyrim like cowards. We believe they're remnant members of the Green Cap Bandits, who have been a thorn in the Queen's side from the day she was born. Our sources tell us they're holed up in Lost Knife Hideout, and as the Queen's strongest knight, I have been tasked with retrieving it. However, if I don't survive, I ask that you eliminate these bandits in her name. The Queen will gladly bestow the cleaver to one who vanquishes her oldest enemy. Shogar's Grow Battle. That looks like a fun quest. I think if it's on the way, why don't we do Blood in the Water? A sculptor of Riften, leader of the companions. Got some good stuff to do. And then we can do the Way of the Voice. Let's see where that is. Hopefully it's not too far away. And it is on the entire other side of the map. So it's kind of unfortunate. Plantation, Rorikstead, Landspot, Bouldering Ruins. Let's see if we've got anything else to do nearby. Just make sure there's absolutely nowhere else to pick at quests here. Cowflop Farmhouse, okay. That looks good. I'd like to just advance a little bit more before we do it. The Missing Merchant. Where the mission is. It's all taking us it's all taking us quite far away. It's actually all over to the east, so maybe that's the place to go. It feels like the game is telling us to head east, and we can actually go to Riften then to do a few Thieves Guilds quests as a bit of a dark warlock kind of character. So it might be worthwhile heading over to Whiterun to rest up, and then next time we can get ourselves into Riften. So it's been a quite story-intensive episode, this one. I've really enjoyed it. I do like to delve into the lore. I think next time we're going to kind of get more combat ready, do a bit more fighting. We'll head over now for an
If
ale.
you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
That's actually a really good idea as well.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
We can buy a few bits too.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Maybe not even buy a few things.
What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
A lot of unknown stuff we still need. Restore health. Oof, that's expensive.
Come back anytime.
I'll make
if
a
you need
couple of
remedy.
potions while we're here.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
What that sound he makes. Fortify Conjuration. Wow, fantastic. Restore health. Oh, we will do that. Created a potion of Fortify Health. Fortify Health and Fortify Health. Okay, brilliant.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Restore Magicka. Restore Stamina, not so much. Resist Magic, resist Fire. Fortify Conjuration. Absolutely.
I offer remedies for ailments both here and where. Do let me know if
Damage
you
health,
need
see if we can't
service.
make a poison or two. And see if we can't just sell a few potions to make some money back, hopefully. Created Potion of Lingering Damage Magicka. Drains the target's Magicka by 5 points per second for 10 seconds.
I sell cures for all things. Be happy to serve you.
See if we can't build up a bit more money because we are getting short now. Created Potion of Fortified Two-Handed. Two-handed weapons do 21% more damage for 60 seconds. Resist fire.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Wow, resist magic is quite the one. Okay.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? So you're
Possibly.
interested in my
Possibly.
potions and ingredients?
Okay, so let's see what we can sell. Sell all. Brief invisibility, that's going to be a really good one for us. Fortify Conjuration. Fortify Health. Fortify Two-Hander. Illusion, not really going to need that one. Okay, so see if we can't get any ingredients back, anything we've not learnt. Don't want to buy that or that. We can probably get that on our way.
Come back anytime. I have several I
just
think I can teach
train
you a
it.
thing or two.
Okay,
Until next time.
such nice stuff. We have to come back. Quickly sell
Be
our
safe, I hope.
gear over here.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Take a look.
Amulet of Talos. Oh. Yes, we will sell that. Imperial Sword. We can sell some stuff here. Brilliant. Okay. Illusion. Stamina. Plentiful stamina. Resist magic. Raw rabbit leg, you can have that. Keep our scrolls for when we need them. I'd like to use these for enchanting at some point once we've got some soul gems topped up. We need to get that spell badly, actually. Okay. So just double check, see if he's got anything nice.
A bit of that.
Really? Any weapons? No. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll rest up here, and then we can head over to the Greybeards next time, get our dragon shouts unlocked, and do a little questing on our way towards Riften to open up just the beginning part of the Thieves quest line. I think what we might do is enjoy the fireside here, have a sit down. We can't sit down. Okay, we're not allowed to sit down.
I've got a hungry daughter.
There we go.
So selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
And we can enjoy the music and the revelry. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed delving into the stories a bit more, and I hope to see you next time.